Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. And welcome to another episode of Hades.
New keepsake.
Oh yeah, that's right, I got new ones. To Orpheus, I like you. Less damage to the front, but more from the back. Interesting, okay. Um it just seems so weird to me. Um hmm. I want to level all these up. I might stick with this one, maybe? This one's weird. Like, that's pretty strong. I wonder what these are. The bow. What do you guys say?
Pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough to smack a guy like me right up against the wall, and I'd go straight to pieces. Boom! You just remember, when you're duking it out, the walls are your friend.
Yeah.
Smack guys against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate.
Ugh. Can't just do that. Well, let's unlock this.
This one. Twin Fists of Malphon. Our strength combined surely cannot be stopped.
Whoa, those are some paws. You can put up your dukes.
Whoops.
Bet I got you pretty good.
What could go good with this? This is like... This seems really high DPS. I think Dionysus could be good with this. This is definitely going to be close. Having crit on... I do like Artemis a lot. Let's do Artemis. I want... I'd be going Artemis because I want to get my crit on my autos. When I say auto attack, that's your... In a lot of games, that's just your main attack, so it would just be your standard punching. I'm gonna go and see if I can get that.
Again.
This is where you belong. You feel out of place? Where would you even go? What would you have me do? Your place is here.
Maybe I'll start a farm. You ever think about that?
My place is with my mother.
Yeah, on a farm. Let's go, Artemis.
When did you get your hands on Malphon the Twin Fists? Hands in, I ought to say. I heard that one time Demeter, she smacked her father right square in the face with those. Bet you can probably relate.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. It's gotta be my... This is so good, though. I'm... Only because it's epic. I'm gonna hope for another Artemis. And of course, there's... Well, might as well. I've got HP. Let's see what he's got for me. This is the time to do it. First things first, punch the urn. Alright, what do you got, Chaos?
It's yours to shape as you see fit, regardless of the fate's design. Together we may twist that path a bit, if you would like.
Give me something good. That kind of sucks. For 4 chambers. This is all pretty bad. I'm gonna go with this because this sucks.
Back to dust. A key for back
Yeah.
home.
I shouldn't have taken that. It's gonna be oh. Oh, actually. Yeah, something like this is gonna do really well with mobility.
All set.
Bakers. Oh.
Gods grant me strength.
I guess that's it.
Palmed up.
That's all I got.
Chaos Bone switched to a new effect.
Finally. Dionysus, okay, interesting.
Face, I got to tell you, I cannot believe that little Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.
Dash, call. I'm gonna take this because that's not bad. It's a lot of DPS, especially since I'm gonna be getting in close. I don't think that's that good. So I'm just gonna hope I hit Fountain Rooms. Poseidon. The call would be good from Poseidon.
Ready, lads?
Ow.
That's what you get.
So yeah, I would take his call.
Squared against one known as Theseus, now champion there in Elysium. He was a handful even when he lived. So much so that my honored brother Zeus, he took to calling him my son. Can you believe the nerve?
That's really strange. Especially for only 10 seconds. Eh. I don't want them to knock away. It's gonna be this. Having crit would be really strong.
Fountain chamber. Nice and cool.
Get my damage. See, that's really strong because ooh, nectar.
Perfect. Which path?
Pomegranate or shot? Let's pomegranate. Even though I don't really have anything that good to pomegranate right now. Oops. Didn't go where I wanted it to.
The power of the gods. Juicy.
What do you got for me? Yeah. Meh. That's pretty good.
Coin goes in, that comes out.
Meh.
Gemstones.
Seeing Hermes would be really good. I think. I guess this.
Who's next?
I have a feeling they just kept
Time to
spawning
collect.
because these were over here. Oh, I have a lot of money, but always hammer. Always hammer. What? No, let's do this. These are so, like, I'm not gonna say they're so good. 2% HP, so gain 2% HP every time I kill someone with my uppercut. So I do have healing, which is really good. Or I can do more damage with my special. I think in the long run, the heal will be better. It's always good to have healing. And there's everything has adds. And by adds, just additional, like, mobs. So, like, all the bosses do. Even, Hades at the end has stuff he summons, so this could be really useful. Even if it's only 2 HP, 2 HP for everything you kill, that adds up decently fast. Maybe though, but like 90 extra damage on top of, because that's like half a crit, and it's an AOE. I'm gonna take this. I should take the heal, especially since I'm going up against the boss here in a second. But we'll see how this goes.
Electo's next. What do you know?
Hey,
Let's get to work,
Toucan.
Red Blood. What do you say? Me? I say you've kept this girl waiting long enough.
Well, I say I don't appreciate you calling me Red Blood. You're making me rather self-conscious about it, you know?
You're funny, but you'll break. They always do.
She's powering up.
Not
Oh.
bad.
Oh.
She's psyching up.
Oh, the blade hurts. Oh. Ow. Charlotte hits so fast. Yeah, Poseidon. Thank you. So much damage. I did like 1,200 damage just in Poseidon's Call.
Found you.
I feel like she's difficult for that because she's real quick. HP me. Yo, that's so much. What am I at? Like 8%? 8% extra damage already.
Hey, it's my keepsakes.
I could pick up Susie Boy. Interesting.
Should help. Beats dying.
I mean, that's pretty good.
I'll just go on up.
Check.
It's pretty good. Getting a Death Defiance back, like, how do you not?
Made it to Asphodel.
I guess you don't buy, you get a spicy Charon, like, I could have gotten probably 2 boons out of it, so I'm losing 2 boons. The possibility of 2 boons.
Look who.
Ow.
Message for me.
Happy to be in the area, boss. Seeing as the mortal folk up here keep dying off, and someone's got to bring their souls down to your domain now, don't they?
If I had more dashes, this would be good. But I think I only have 2. These are both only because I've got my special boosted, but I'm gonna go evasion. Because 10% chance to just, yeah.
We have a pest problem.
No time to lose.
Wow.
How many times?
Mine now.
Trying to remember what this lady does. The singing lady. Great voice though.
Eurydice.
Hi.
Hello.
From within a humble residence in Asphodel reverberates the golden-sounding voice of Lorne Eurydice, who once attempted to escape the underworld and failed utterly, much like Prince Zagreus.
Thanks, brother.
You watch yourself, old man.
I can gift her. Oop. Sorry.
Say, tell me something there, Your Royal Majesty. You know a lot of shades. You wouldn't happen to know an Orpheus,
I do.
would you? Spindly little thing, whiny voice. Heard he's officially serving in your court, making music.
Of course I know Orpheus. We're mates. Wait, why do you ask?
Your mates, huh? Just as long as you don't count on him for anything. Hasn't even mentioned me, has he? Well, if he ever does, you tell him I am doing great. I'm great.
So I have... I'm gonna do that.
Excellent.
Okay,
Why,
so
thank you.
do I gift you nectar? I'm going to.
Eurydice, thank you for making me feel welcome in your pleasant home. Can't say the same for most places I've been lately. I have a small gift I wanted you to have.
Oh, that's awful sweet of you, Your Royal Majesty. Bringing me fresh ingredients like this. Know what? Here's something for you too. Help keep you safe out there.
Thanks so much.
Green acorn.
Take care, yeah?
Thank you. She's awesome. She's kind of one of my favorite characters out here. Oh, holy cow. Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna die. Yep, there it is. Huh, there's my 10% chance to dodge. Holy damage. One key.
Should be useful.
Aphrodite. 12 keys. Not a whole lot of monies. No healing. Oh, I got this though.
Sold.
What happens if I buy 2 of these? That's just a 30% chance now? So definitely not Charon. Just monetarily, it's not worth it.
Fancy running into you again.
Oh. Oh my gosh, please. That's right, I have to press spacebar.
Close call. next time.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
Uh-huh. Chill out, lady. So this swaps it. Sucks. It's not be too bad. The thing that sucks is I want Artemis for my auto attack, or what's his name? I can't think of his name. Drinky Dude. I don't want this to replace it. I think this is actually really good for me. And actually almost worth swapping for. Which really sucks, which makes me wish I took the other one earlier. This actually really sucks, because these are both really good options. I feel like this is kind of wasted on my auto. I think these would pair really well, actually. Just because... I am conflicted. Because an AoE weak, I think, is strong. Because I've got the ground smash, I think this becomes strong. I think this is actually not bad, because it is, again, an AoE weak. I just hate that it's a rare when I've got an epic and a heroic here. So I'm going to take this just because I want to save this, my auto attack, for something better. And it sucks because I don't want to just lose a boon, even if it's for a heroic, because I've got an epic.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All aboard.
I was really conflicted on that one.
Drakens.
What? What? Oh, you're over there now.
Stronger.
Your what did? What did you just say to me? Oh, I don't know if I could handle that. Oh, there's another one. There's a regular Poseidon. There's the duo. The duos are really strong. Getting 2 boons in one room is really, really strong. I don't feel like I have anything that I consider strong enough for the pomegranate. This is good, but I don't think it's pomegranate. Like, when I could get another boon. Has this gotten anything? So I've gotten 2%. I kind of want to do Poseidon, because I don't know if I'd be able to clear. I bet I'd die going here. So I'm going to go here. I need a boon. These aren't the boons I'm looking for, though. Ow.
So close.
That was quick enough. Sweet. Me HP.
In the name of Hades.
don't want him to knock him away. I might do this. Because my only knockback... My boons with knockaway. So that is literally just my ultimate. I'll take that.
Good. Check the old well.
Dang.
I can use this.
Shop. I can shop. Oh, shop. Shop over HP every time. Am I already at? Yeah, I'm already at the. What is this?
Well, look at you.
Heartrend, huh? Interesting. I might save that, and maybe I'll pick up this. I feel like I have to.
Love it.
Love it. Oh, might as well take both.
You must have a lot of stops around these parts, don't you, Charon mate? Most of the dead are here in Asphodel, correct? I'll just have a look around.
Alright, time to fight the Bone Snake. Bone Snake, Bone Snake, Bone Snake, Bone Snake.
Bone Hydric, you look positively smashing.
You look slightly different. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh. Oh, why? Ow. No, I knew I was gonna die. I think not taking the critical on my auto in the beginning was a mistake. That was still pretty cool. I like the gloves. I do like the gloves. Oh, hey, you do exist.
What would it take for you to let me through the locked door down the hall?
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's a good one. You know I can't let you enter
Oh.
your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust and tried to run away from home. Sorry, master's orders.
Nothing for me back there anyway.
What up?
Trouble for something again, or no?
When have you been? Bye.
I've done the
Bonkers.
best I could preparing him, though I'm fearful it was not enough. No one ever has escaped this place.
I will make it.
Your expertise has readied him, Achilles. Yet I sense it is your confidence in him which spurs him on. Do not lose faith in yourself now, lest soon he do the same.
Nah.
My faith is prone to shakiness at times.
Okay, so that's what this door is. Makes sense with the skull on top.
I'm truly sorry that he's troubled you again, Cerberus. I know how much you value resting here, and yet I have no better means to bar the entry to our realm than you.
I thought you'd figured out by now that guilting me into abandoning my quest won't work. You're the one who should feel guilty forcing Cerberus to block my path.
What would you know of it? Cerberus cannot be forced to do anything. He simply understands he has responsibilities.
And there it is again.
Can't guilt me. Holy cow. Interesting.
Contractor, I would ask that you pursue this job. I'll be excited to see the result.
Of all the things, you think that takes priority?
Yeah. Not a whole lot of people. What's going on? I don't even have a whole lot of darkness. $50 gold at the start. That's pretty good.
Felt that, I think.
It's almost a boon. I wonder if there's any weapon.
Special delivery for
Hey,
you
look
back
at
there,
that.
boyo.
Is that a gun?
Let's try it. Exogryph, the rail of adamant. Annihilate all who oppose me. I have to reload.
Felt that one.
Okay, there's a range to it. They literally added a gun. That's insane. Okay.
New one there.
I wonder if that'll count. Oh, actually, what is the acorn? Okay, so okay, that makes sense. This seems pretty decent. I want to level this up. I definitely want to level this up because I'm definitely more ranged. I feel more comfortable playing ranged than getting in. I'll look this up. Alright, well. That's funny. Not a whole lot of damage.
nothing.
I like that you can reload and shoot at the same time. Okay. Oh. I just find this funny.
Not yet.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying. Hope you guys have been enjoying. See you next time for more Hades action. More Hades action.